Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Aliza Muiz and I am the Head of Academics at Greenwich University. On behalf of Greenwich Global College and Greenwich University, I warmly welcome our respected leadership, honorable guests, faculty members, staff and dear students to today's special session. Today, we are honored to host Mr. Ben, International Business Development Manager at General Education Development, GED, who has joined us from Singapore. His visit marks an important academic and collaborative milestone for our institution. To formally commence today's program, it is my privilege to invite the leader whose vision and guidance continue to strengthen academic excellence at GGC College. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Naveed Ahmed Mughal, President GGC College, for the welcome address.
Distinguished guests, respected colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to all of you. On behalf of Greenwich Global College and Greenwich University, it is my pleasure to warmly welcome you all to today's program. We are honored to host Mr. Ben. Thank you for taking your time out. He is the International Development Manager at GED. Sir, your visit is truly meaningful for us. It reflects the growing international engagement at Greenwich University and Greenwich Global College, and also our shared commitment to expanding quality education through globally recognized pathways. At Greenwich, we believe that strong institutional partnerships are essential in today's evolving educational landscape. Collaboration with organizations such as GED enable us to broaden access, strengthen academic frameworks, and create sustainable opportunities for learners across regions. Your presence today provides us with an opportunity to exchange ideas, align academic visions, and explore future directions together. We value your insights and look forward to meaningful discussions that will help strengthen our programs and also our institutional growth. I would also like to acknowledge our faculty, staff, and administration for their continued dedication and for organizing today's session. Coming to Mr. Ben, thank you for visiting Greenwich Global College and Greenwich University. We hope your time with us will be productive and memorable, and we look forward to building a strong and lasting collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Naveed, for those insightful and encouraging words. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the highlight of today's session. Our distinguished guest, Mr. Ben, brings with him extensive international experience in educational development and global academic pathways. Mr. Ben is a dynamic and results-driven International Business Development Manager at GED, where he plays a key role in advancing the organization's global presence and impact in education. He leads international growth strategies designed to expand access to quality education and promote lifelong learning across diverse regions. In his role, Mr. Ben is responsible for identifying and developing new international opportunities, forging strategic partnerships with institutions, governments, and educational stakeholders, and strengthening GED's global network. He works at the intersection of strategy, collaboration, and innovation, ensuring that GED programs are effectively positioned to meet the evolving needs of learners worldwide. With strong expertise in international education systems and cross-cultural engagement, Mr. Ben manages complex international projects, supports partner institutions in program implementation, and contributes to policy-aligned educational initiatives. He collaborates closely with internal teams to adapt GED offerings to different regional contexts while maintaining the integrity and global standards of the GED credentials. Mr. Ben is known for his proactive leadership style, strategic vision, and ability to translate global trends into practical development initiatives. His work reflects a deep commitment to educational equity, capacity building, and sustainable international development. Through his efforts, GED continues to strengthen its role as a trusted global pathway for learners seeking academic and professional advancement. Today, he will share valuable insights about the General Education Development Program, its global relevance, and the opportunities it offers to students and institutions alike. Please put your hands together as I invite Mr. Ben, International Development Manager, GED, to deliver his keynote address.
Dr. Javed, distinguished guests, all the professors and students, It's my pleasure to be here, and I am here to see and to experience my second trip to Pakistan. And I just met with Dr. Javi just now saying that, when I come here, and by the way, I'm Thai, even though I look like Singaporean. Yes. What we share in common between these two countries, that Thailand and Pakistan, we have the spiritual sort of hospitality. And when I say that, I mean we can connect each other pretty fast. So, every time when I go down, after visiting each country, I also share my family members and also my colleagues about my experience in those countries. And that's my privilege because I got a chance meeting with a lot of people globally. And one thing that's still embedded in my memory and impression about Pakistan is that you, Pakistani, are very welcome and you show the great hospitality and you're so friendly. So thank you so much. So I just want to do something, to share a little bit about being the students at university. So today it's going to be a little bit casual. And to start with, I got an easy question because I know that it's after lunchtime. And then, mostly when people just finish lunch, not just only professor, lecturers, and for all of us, we tend to be sleepy. So the first question, and I like you to do, and then, you got your computer and of course, network, internet. So the first question to wake you up a bit is that my question is, and you can raise it up when you got the answer. When was the GED incepted in the world? Which year for that? Let's go. Anyone? And I can tell you, your answer will not be free. Anyone? Yes.
I think 1942.
Exactly. We have your name, please. Please come here. All right, so we got one. That's wonderful. The next question, and also you guess, you won't know this one for the exact numbers. I know maybe Dr. Simon knows that. So the second question is, and again, I still have a few left. And I tell you this is, by the way, the pen of Pearson, which is the parent company of GED. So it's like numbers is limited. The second question is, in Pakistan, GED has been here and we have appointed the reputable institution just like Greenwich, to be our partner. So the question is, how many GED partners that we have now appointed in your country? Wow. Yes, Nazi.
I was working, I'm very sure, I think there were 4 in Pakistan.
That's a good guess. So I give you the clue. It's more than 4. That's a clue. Okay. Yeah, I would prefer more attempts. You can raise hand, and this is the to guess. You don't know that, then that's fine. Just for fun.
There are 2 in Spain, and I think there are 12 in Mahalo or something else.
Pardon?
There are 2 in Spain, in Karachi there are 2.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Yes, we have, the test prep partner, they have branches here, so yes, you're right. Yeah, you have that information. Okay, let me scroll down because, so we have some, one partner, they may have more than one branch, right? So I'm just counting numbers of partners, not the total of branches. Okay, second guess. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, give you another clue. 2 digits. 11. Okay, that's a good guess. Who else? Not the exact correct one, but I would give for the one who got the nearest. The second limited pen of Pearson now given to her.
Thank you so much.
All right. I hope you are now ready and wake up. Right. So that's the one that we have. So GED has been incepted in the year 1942. Thanks for that answer. Okay, quick one. Please raise your hand. I have the last, and I'd like to give away. How many years in terms of age that we have been existed? Who's good at mathematics? So you got a year inserted, you got what is the current year, so you just deduct it.
84.
So who said that?
Australia say
Yes, you are right. Dr. Sima is correct at 84. So let me go down to. So thanks to Dr. Sima for that. Yes. So GED has been inserted in year 1942 and now 2026. So it's already 84 years. So we are not young. We have been evolved. So we have a lot of experience going. And if you recall in terms of history, we have actually the time it was about the year that the World War was started, right? So that time people were struggle and some of them, they got destroyed in terms of the houses. And for those who got educated, how can they prove that they have the degree of capability? So they came to GED and it was inserted. All right, I think I still have one more pen left. All right, so moving forward nowadays, as I said, GED is a Pearson company. I think some gentlemen here know. And actually for GED, it's owned by two stakeholders. One is Pearson, which is by market capitalization. We are the biggest in terms of educational company. Why that we can claim that? Because we're listed in stock markets. So we have all those companies registered under the same category of education. And by market cap, we are number one. Next question. How many business units that Pearson has? I give you the clue. Anyone would like to know the clue? The clue is not single digit. Oh no, just single digit. Now I give you the clue. Single digit, so make it fast. Anyone? So single digit, you got number 1 to number 9. How many business units that Pearson has? Come on.
5.
Who said that?
5.
Actually, 5 is correct, but I'm sorry, who said that, please? You said that, you're the first one, right?
Yes.
Who's coming here? All right! Pearson. Thank you. Yes. So Pearson has 5 business units and GED is part of it. So let me tell you, we have higher education. Some of you here, you're studying, have you ever seen any Pearson textbooks? Yes, must be, right? There's one other big business that Pearson has. Another one, we also produce the English learning materials. Maybe not big here. You might not use it because all of you speak in English fluently. And then we have another one, virtual learning, which is a school in the US. And we also have the next one is Pearson Assessment. So Pearson Assessment is doing the test center. And the last one that we are the group of ELS, Enterprise Learning and Skills. How many of you who have ever heard the name of this assessment and qualification, the qualification of BTEC? Great. Anyone of you ever heard the qualification of Edexcel from UK? Anyone of you ever heard and know about GED? That's why you come here. So just to let you know, all these three qualifications are under the group of ELS. So I mean in terms of coverage, we have covered in the British and we also got coverage in the US side, right? So that's the time. I'm teasing myself telling you the Pearson products already. Okay, so I'm glad, seems like you guys are wake up. You got the blinking eyes in the eye, right? I just want to share with you just earlier about how to be successful in education. Because all the curriculum, all those this is just to show for the idea later. I travel to many countries. In each country, they got different character. But the good thing when they go to universities, again, what they share in common is that everyone wants to be successful in the education, right? And I'm glad because last night I flew here from Islamabad, and fortunately, and it's my fortunate to also sit beside Dr. Sima. I treat it like the luck. I mean, I was lucky for that. So, yes, so the airline that we flew with was PIA, which, you're familiar with this. I'm just thinking, what shall I share with you today? And the acronym comes to me is not PIA, it's PAK. That stands for your country. So I got 3 words to share with you how to be successful in this era where education is now evolving. Sorry, I have no pen already. So let's start with P. The P is, let me tell you, no more to ask. I got P, A, and K. So the word P is perseverance. Perseverance is actually building resilience and grit. I think grit is something quite well known by one of the Harvard professor. She's Asian, right? But I'm sure for us, especially for the country like Pakistan, where you have the long established history, you have been aware and this is in your practice since the old days. So what does it mean for the perseverance? There are 3 characters under perseverance that I like to share. The first one is growth mindset. The second one is emotional resilience, and the third one is consistency. The growth mindset, I'm sure we know about this and we heard a lot. So what I'd like to share with you, especially if you are a student, is that when you view the setbacks or low grades as data for improvement, and you treat it for the improvement rather than personal failure, you are on the right path. So, I used to be a course student at university. I know how it was when I got, the good grades and the bad grades. I used to got beat up. And, that's my terrible time. But you know what? By getting that kind of grade, it gave me and some of you to be better. So just to let you know that in July, having some camp that make sure that you're going to be getting and make it better. So this is one part of the perseverance. The second one is emotional resilience. The academic life is a marathon. Yes, we know that it's not a sprint. And I'm sure after listening to and watching to your beautiful presentation, I'm happy to hear the word Greenwich family. Right? Even though you have university colleges, but you use that word. I think this is so special. And by saying that as the family, you have gone through a lot of things in terms of success, in terms of the challenge. And to be able to go through that, you need to have resilience. And I talked with Dr. Sima a bit, I talked with Dr. Navid a bit, I talked with Dr. Sultan a bit. Of course, it's not that much. But what I can tell you is that I can perceive that all of you have a great team. You got the wonderful leaders, you got the great team members, and all of you as well. I look at you into your eyes, and the way that you are listening, I know that here people get the future, and it's really futuristic. But to be able to go there, you need to have the resilience, especially emotional resilience. I don't want to mention the names. We have seen the world leaders who are not on that, and that caused a problem to a lot of people in the world, right? On the contrary, if you are the one having that resilience in your emotion, you're working all the good deeds for the society, and the impact not just only you coming back to your university, but actually it's coming back to the entire society, to your own country, and to the world. So I'm happy and so thrilled to be here, to be among you, the family of Greenwich, because I know that you are doing for the good deed to the world. So that's the second one for this, that you would have the emotional resilience. The next one is about consistency over the intensity. It comes together and we cannot avoid it. We can be intense from time to time, but when it comes to study, just make it consistently. I'm lucky to work this job because I got the chance to meet all the people and students who are affordable to pay for the fees. And at the same time, I got a chance to meet and talk with vulnerables. My background is not from the city, I'm from the upcountry. And I think that's a blessing because I have gone through all the difficulties in my life. To be some of you, I would love to say that difficulties will make you going up to the upper stage in life. What you need to do is consistency. So this is the thing that I like to share with you, and just early for the P, perseverance. So let me repeat, for perseverance, you need to have the growth mindset, and it would be great if you also equip with emotional resilience and consistency. Next, let's move to the next one. I think I'm now using all more than the time that I have been given. The second one is A. Anyone would like to guess what is A? Yes, ma'am. That's a good guess. So even though it's not exactly of what I prepared, but I admire your participation and your effort. So this one could be for you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So don't miss a chance. The gift might be coming at any time that you want to know. So the second one for A, assertion is great. And what I have prepared, the word is active engagement. So you need to have engagement so that you can connect and participate. Connect is the simple word, but you know what? For those people who can connect with the people, not that many, that they possess this character. We need the world leaders who can connect, and just not the same for anyone, but for the sake of the entire community. So for this one, I have 3 points, which are the topic under active engagement. You have active learning, you have academic networking, and you have advocacy. So active learning, yes, you need to have that actively, especially nowadays when AI is there. No one can escape from AI, right? But you need to know how to use it and to make it as your companion. I, as the employee, I was so afraid. Oh, can I still have the job to do next month or not? Otherwise, if it becomes jobless, I got to come to Pakistan. Looking for you here in Karachi. And asked the counselor, would you have any job offer for me? AI is coming fast, right? And we cannot avoid it. But as a human, we need to be able how to utilize AI into our favor. So for this one, active learning, you need to learn a lot and you need to actively learn about it. Just to update you, the Pearson community just signed an agreement with Microsoft. I think last month. You can track it and you can Google it. And the reason is because Pearson, we treat ourselves as the world class, the provider of education. But still we need to acquire and develop. We cannot stop because education cannot stop, right? So this is a thing that we are actively doing. For some of you here, I would love to share that you need to learn and you need to be able to deploy all those knowledge. And I know that you are the source of that. So not just only active learning, you need to have the academic networking. I use the word study tribe. Some use the word tribe, so it means like you share something in common, there's a tribe. And you are here, I have nothing to say that you're sharing the tribe, that sharing information, sharing the knowledge to the students and with the educators. And I think we need to have this more, make it tight and just share with generosity. In the world, especially in business world, because of competition, something that we don't want to share because we treat others as competitors. But we are here in education, and what I love about education is that we can share. And we can share without expecting about the returns. But from my experience and what I have seen the world is that the return will come, not in the form of money, not in the form of fortune, but it will come in the term of dignity. Think about the great people. I'm sure that Pakistani, you got a lot of great heroes and great people from your history, right? So those will come, and that's going to be something invaluable. And the last one is to have the faculty rapport. Of course, you got to connect with your faculty members or your teachers, or if your faculty members get rapport with your faculty fellows. I think this is important. It looks like something pretty, normal and regular, but for any enterprise or any institution, if they have this into practice, you get a lot more in terms of creating the difference in the society. You can be obvious, you can be seen, and you can be perceived as someone different. Connecting among yourself will be the power. It's unseen, but you got an energy that can spread it out to the society, and you will be seen. And you will be able to lead a lot of people. And again, with the humility. I don't say that you're going to do that because you're so proud or you're going to be aloof. But you know what? If you are like that, you're going to be the one who impact this world to be able to run. All right, so let's move to another one. And that is the K. You may be able to guess because we are in education. So the K that is quite close to education is? Yes. Now, sorry, I have really gone. My gifts, totally depleted. But you are right, that's knowledge. It's about the knowledge, and this one is actually the knowledge and the key skills. So as I mentioned a bit earlier, skills is not just only the AI, but the key skills. And I'd like to share with you that something which is really critical is the human interaction skills. So because of technology, we always, in front of our mobile phone, right? And there's normal you cannot run away from that. But in terms of the world, especially the corporate world, I can tell you, we need more people who can interact with humans nowadays. And I'm lucky because today I got a chance sitting inside Dr. Sultan's office, and I know that he has that skill. So can I ask for a big applause for him? He's a good guy to give us the time. We need this kind of people who can interact with humans. The second one is about the critical thinking and the synthesis. So at university, you need to have the ability to evaluate and synthesize information that you learn, right? And the last one is the soft skills development. So this is the one that, in terms of the area of study, maybe like public speaking or literacy or literature. A lot of people who might not good at those science, but they're good at this. So, this is something that they have. So, I'm sorry, I think I took much of your time, and I enjoy every time to see. Pardon? We have something to do after this. You sure? Okay. All right. Yeah. I love to be teaching, by the way, so. Yeah. So, these kind of things are P, A, K. So, let's repeat. We have P, which is perseverance. We have A, which is active engagement. And we have K, which is the knowledge. I can see that you guys have this here. So my wish and my appreciation to all of you. I'm sure Greenwich family, university, college, that you are the members here, going to be the light to your society. Pakistan need more people. You have a lot of people in your country, and you are one of the education armed force to arm those students to be equipped well in education, to make the world a better one. We need the persons in the world, graduates from universities, not just good at academic, but to be equipped with good ethics. Because everything that we are doing, and trust me, professors, I always treasure your job. Every time that I go, I always treasure the job. Even though of course, my concentration is GED. I talk a lot about GED tutors, But you know what? The life as the teachers and professors are really invaluable. What you are working and doing today, you're paving the legacy. I'm sorry to say the result you might not have the chance to see it because we might end the lifespan at any year. But look at your history, any history in any country in the world. Heroes comes when they have been paved with a great life or with a great inspiration when they were young. I'm sure you can think about your heroes as well. I'm from Thailand. I can think of the great leaders that we have in my country. They have gone through a lot of difficulties, and that's why I share with you the perseverance. If you have a difficult time by whatsoever reason, at work, by students, or by family members, treat it as it's a tool to lift up your life. Your life is to be lifted up. Change the word from L-I-F-E, remove E, and replace it with T, lift. Your life will be lifted. And use that. And if you are enjoying life, treat it something that this is your bonus. And everything you're doing is going to be all right. Again, I think I took much of your time already. So as the GED representative, now it comes to GED. The first one is not. As a GED person, I'm so grateful for your institution, for having me today. And I'd like to tell you, whether you know GED or not, whether we have GED here or not, you are the spotlight to the world. And what you are doing here is really valuable to the world. So keep doing the good job, and you are the reward of the world. And I would like to thank, from the perspective of someone who engaged in education, I really, be grateful to all the professors in their life. My life cannot be working here without the good teachers when I was young as well. I have gone through not easy life as well. So I think I am, I'm eligible to tell about that, but it's not that I'm proud of that, but I know that all of you have gone through those difficulties as well, and you're now here. So let's convey that kind of good spirit to the world. And let me end this, what I don't want to say speech, but let me end my session with, I would like to say thank you very much to all of you, and have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ben, for that informative and inspiring session. We truly appreciate your time, insights. To formally conclude today's program, I would now like to invite Dr. Shay Sultan, Director, GDC College and Global Operations, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Thank you, my colleagues, distinguished guests, respected colleagues, faculty members, and prospective learners. I see some of them there. So, on behalf of Greenwich Global College, I extend our sincere thanks to Mr. Ben for taking the time to visit to us today and for engaging so thoughtfully with our academic community. He has very beautifully defined what we do, and the invention that he has done, PAK, I would say that our entire team, our entire Greenwich family is but made of perseverance and resilience. At this point in the program, you people are already very well aware when GED started, what was it. I had it all written down, so I was thinking to put it there, but you are very well aware what is that. It is an equivalent to high school program. What is it matters most when we look at its impact that it creates. So the alignment with our qualification systems and international qualification systems that are there, that what matters. And GED is a very good aligning tool that we have it now. The GED framework represents a flexible, standardized, globally recognized, and outcome-driven qualification that is very unique and it's an own. Usually when we do A-levels or when we do similar programs, that are having higher school equivalency, we have to, study for 2 years. We have to study a lot of books, do a lot of assignments. But when it comes to GED, if we are capable enough, we can even do it in 1 month. So it has the advantage of mobility, it has the advantage of fast track, it has the advantage of best of both worlds, and it gives you the lifelong learning. For our students and prospective candidates, today's interaction was not ceremonial. It was exposure, a realistic academic pathways to international benchmarks and to the expectations of a global education system. For our faculty and administration, this visit reinforces and the importance of maintaining rigor, integrity, and relevance in diversity, not just affiliation. We appreciate Mr. Ben's openness, clarity, and willingness to engage directly with the questions and concerns and those beautiful questions that he has asked. Sorry. Meaningful partnerships are built on dialogue, not branding alone. And we believe that Mr. Ben has given such a dialogue that he interacted with us and he connected with us. Once again, thank you for being with us. We look forward to continued collaboration and tangible outcomes and benefits to our students and institutions alike. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Khan, for the closing remarks.
So to answer you, GED is competency-based exam. It's not curriculum-based exam. So the good thing about GED is that some students, they might be ready or they might be strong, for example, with mathematics, but they might not keen on other traits that we have. So we actually have designed the manual, which is available online. We have all the objectives illustrated, which you can show that slide, that would be helpful. For the students, for the instructors to prepare on that. So actually, each one can even complete, 4 months or even a year. And the good thing is that this GED program is fairly flexible because I have some clients in some country, they have like 1 year program. So they embedded it and they decide. The latest one is one international school in Bangkok that, they embedded into the IBCC program that they have as well. So by saying that, the instructors sometimes are concerned of, hey, how can they do this, how can they do that? But actually we have a manual provided. And we have even specific objective. For example, what are the skills or knowledge on mathematics like algebra, algorithm, this kind of thing that the students need to know. So it's actually pretty detailed. And I'm sure for the lecturers, that would be great, and they love this because everything illustrated over there. And to tell you about the people, all right, let me go through a little bit. So this is the Diploma of GED. You need to take a look at this, and if you cannot see, let me read it out loud for you. It's issued by State Superintendent of Education. And this is issued, the office is in District of Columbia, Office of the State Superintendent of Education in Washington, D.C. So this diploma tells itself that is endorsed by the District of Columbia, which is, the capital city of the U.S. And as I said, we own GED owned by Pearson. And another one that we are on, we chat on by this organization called American Council on Education, or CE in short. And actually, to give you a little bit rough idea on what it is, it acts just like similar to IBCC here, because this is one of their mission that got to do in terms of credit evaluations. And this engages in education. So the information is for anyone who come to GED as a student and to get it passed, they got endorsed by this organization as well. And as I said before, we have used curriculum and notional learning So we split that into 4 subjects by the content area. And as I mentioned a little bit about resilience, those kind of things which, I don't go to in details, but it also equip and embed in our skills. So the common skills over there is you need to be able to have the problem skill, the critical thinking skills, distinguishing facts from claims, following steps, blah, blah, blah. And, we have all these checked by the subjects. So GED test is designed academically in such a way to prepare the students to go to university, especially for the critical skills. And all of this for them, they must be able to show that by the reading, right? And when they read, they must be able to distinguish the facts and claims, and then they got to be able to interpret and show what they agree or disagree, which we have is tested in our test, especially in English. So we spent years, as you know, by the first question, we were incepted in year 1942, 84 years. It's not that short, but we have been evolving this one. Next one, please. And okay, the website is rich in terms of the resources available. If you get a chance later, you can click upon Educators Admin, you will be brought to this page, teaching the GED test. And you will find one of which is the guideline for educators. I magnify this, you got 226 pages. And this one will give you one by the chapter. And as I said, right, this is all the objectives, very tedious points. Then the educators and teachers that you can go to and study by yourself. And yes, as Mr. Nasser mentioned, we also got the MQF4 granted by 2 governments in Africa, South Africa and Namibia. We're now working on Kenya, and it takes years to get this from the government. Okay. The last question, we have the team support in the US. So as the test prep partner, you have all kinds of support that you can get from us, including the academic. And we have the academic training from time to time, and of course, you get the rights and privilege to be informed beforehand. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Ben. Now I would like to invite respected Ma'am Seema to please come and give the sheet to our guest.
One, wait, please. Once again, okay, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of today's session. On behalf of GGC College and Greenwich University, we once again thank Mr. Ben for visiting us and sharing his valuable insights. I would also like to thank all the faculty and students for attending this event, despite of being on a semester break and also a public holiday today. So thank you all for your presence and cooperation.